So today I'm going to be talking about the Vegas Strong Initiative, which is kind of a response to the most recent Vegas shooting. And I just kind of want to quickly explain why it's important, I think, right now. It all started because of the mass shooting that happened about a week ago with him killing 58 people and then himself and injuring hundreds of people at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival. I think that was a shock to the world, seeing as Vegas is pretty much the pinnacle of visitor center. It's where everyone wants to go to have a good time, and to have a city shocked and hurt by the act of someone which we can't even explain right now is just shocking. So I read an article that a big DJ of mine, Diplo, challenged all the DJs and hotel owners to donate $100,000 to the families that are affected by all of the atrocities that happened that day. Big DJs as Tiesto said, you know what, let's bump it up. They did $200,000. The Chainsmokers individually they did $100,000. A lot of owners, people that aren't in Vegas, decided, you know, I can't help, but they reposted on their social media to anyone where they can donate blood that can affect the people in the hospitals. So I thought that was a really good way to show that, you know, they're still trying to help, because a lot of DJs have a residency in there, not even DJs but other musicians, that this is their second home. They're here every other weekend, and to not feel safe in a place that you bring joy to other people is a shock to everyone. So every form of organization that really is a big part of Vegas has been on this Vegas Strong train. Essentially the phrase Vegas Strong is showing that as a city, as a community, we are stronger. And the fact that the NASCAR scene, they have a huge NASCAR track out there. A lot of the native drivers that are from Vegas decided to run Vegas decals saying Vegas Strong and having fundraisers for the families affected. The UFC, huge in Vegas because of all their pay-per-view events, has created a line of Vegas Strong t-shirts that a lot of their fighters and company members are wearing, and they allow to the public to buy, and all the proceeds go to the communities and the families affected, and they're already quickly sold out, just because of how many people want to have an impact and want to help out for what happened. On the Strip, the Monday after, all the lights were out in the whole Vegas Strip. It was a moment of silence, and all the lights in Vegas were shut. The Eiffel Tower in Paris was shut for them. The only thing they had was an orange halo, representing that even though we're not there, they still have unity. And the World Peace Center, or the World Trade Center, and the Empire State Building in New York were also the same as the Eiffel Tower. So I just wanted to show that even though they're in different parts of the world, it's still a community that we all have together. Obey, a pretty big brand name clothes, is also creating clothes that says Vegas Strong. And just recently we had the very first home game for the new Vegas Golden Knights, and to start it off, they had a moment of silence and a speech from one of Vegas's, one of their longest residents on the team. He started off while saying he wanted to show respect to all the first responders. There was a lot of first responders in the show because of everyone who had to go there, all the people with the medical aid, everyone who helped out, and all the families. So they had a moment of silence just for them. And then they proceeded to crush 5-2, their first home game. They're 3 off. It's looking great, and it was a perfect night for Vegas Golden Knights. It showed that even though we're a hurt community, we're healing, and it brought smiles and a good mood to a city that was hurt. And it shows that even though something horrible like this can happen, this is still a great city, and as a community, we can make this a better city. That's what the point of Vegas Strong is. So I just want to say thank you, and if any of you guys, I encourage you to donate to them. I donated myself as someone who's been to Vegas, who plans on going to Vegas, working in Vegas, and I know people who were at the event. So I donated a bit, and I would like, you don't have to, just a little bit. We don't have to drop 100,000 grand, but anything helps, because even though Vegas, we all visit it, it's a city just of visitors, but people also live there. It's one of the largest growing cities, so I like to say can, just help donate, and thank you so much.